maximum. But I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I got a shake, so I'm throwing deuces.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Right to the air is Burrow. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quez Watkins. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's so close. He gets it to the rim. Out of bounds right there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look. The game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Young. It's complete to Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Black over. Black red. Black shot. Ready?
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Quad red. 10 cycle. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them, and they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First down, here's Burrow. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They will throw on first down with Burrow. They still can't get it. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man complete, it's Taylor. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And Burrow going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Jets had 3 and 8 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Jets. Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now it's Burrow. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I think we should put a stopwatch on that one. You talk about having all day to throw the football, able to scan the field, find someone open after a long time. Big time credit to the offensive line for protection. That's what we used to call throwing out of the rocking chair.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flushed out right. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Falcons grab it. He's got daylight. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Jets 12, Falcons 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. No return here for Homer. It's a touchback, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Burrow will throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Gun.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going up top for Taylor. It got his man complete. And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 42 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Stop.
Now Burrow on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Again, that's Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Here we go, here we go.
Second and 10. Now Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Burrow going for it on fourth. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Back to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Young on third down. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. To the air once more, Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gun.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here we go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Black, red. Black shot. Ball red.
Young to throw it. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Yellow, white. Ready?
Throwing, Young. This one complete down the field to Goddard. It's a big play there for Atlanta, and even 50 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
6, leather, field, black. Ready?
Here is Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the low one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. It'll be Young again. Going deep for Diggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked off by... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. And Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone with it is Homer. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now.
He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
11.
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Burrow's throw taken in by Watkins here. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. That throw by Young incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first 2 throws has them humbling out and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Young. Swinging this out for Pollard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Young working out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on his 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Young will set to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Burrow going to change the play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Partner, I really don't have words for that one. It's not often you see a completed pass and lose that kind of yardage.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Oh, there is going to be a safety.
The ball is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Burrow. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Carter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On one, ready?
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Carter on the toss right. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Ready.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now here's Young. Incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Young to throw it. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Young. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit. But can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Carter straight ahead. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
11 mighty. 11.
Try to take this home. They'll run. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
That cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Pass complete. Goddard. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Young to throw. And he will finally be taken down. But just a massive play there to get him to the outskirts of field goal range. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one. A dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, you know.
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You gotta love. Maybach, lay back, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK used to live there. Basketball on the tier used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it's time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's up like that. If it's up like that, it's up like that.
Sometimes my feelings are blind. Sometimes I can't even give it a try.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The heels, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever, the gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it, they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it, I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore, my city used to it come up. Bryce and Jack G, James is up next. The rest is up to me, these lames is upset. My peers get upstaged, the fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming, its people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it, 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 they don't love it.